here on Long Beach in Gloucester, Massachusetts, behind the Cape Ann Motel. And we're here today for Rotary International's Polar Plunge. We're with Josh Arnold, who is also this year's mascot, or portraying this year's mascot. Josh, tell us a little bit about what you do with Rotary and what the event is about, please.
Well, the event is started 2 years ago when I was president of the Gloucester Club. We hosted it for the district. We had 45 people who were crazy enough to brave the icy waters, and since then it's become a much more well-participated event for the district. And what we try to do is three things. We try to create good fellowship among Rotarians. We try to promote a public awareness of polio. And polio is the signature cause for Rotary International.
Yes. Bob Gravino, tell us a little bit about yourself and the Polar Plunge.
I am from the Ipswich Rotary Club. This is our third annual Polar Plunge for Polio Plus. This is the third year we've done it in Gloucester. The first year we raised almost $20,000. Last year we raised $34,000. And as of right now, we're a little over $60,000 raised. My expectation is we'll probably go at least $10,000 over that. So we're doing great this year, doing great.
How many plungers do we expect to see going into the water today?
We have 250 who have registered, and there may be some add-ons, so should be a lot of people. It's going to get very crowded here very quick. Better hold on to your camera.
Well, and the lucky thing is it's actually a little warmer this year than it was last year from what we're being told.
It's beautiful out today. I brought my sunscreen and I'm probably going to need it. Yeah.
Hard to tell that there's a storm just on the edge coming at us.
No, I know there can't be a storm, but I'll take your word for it if you say so.
Bob, thank you very much.
Good. I just want to say one thing about Wakefield. I think if you've talked to Amy, she's the president of the club, but we had a little contest and it ended 2 weeks ago through the original date. We were postponed because of the big storm. But Wakefield came in number 1. They have got the bragging rights for the district for the next year, and we've got something we're going to present at a meeting in about 2 weeks to Wakefield. They'll wear these, I can't tell you what it is, but they'll be wearing them at district functions, and Wakefield has got the bragging rights.
Thank you for that.
Thank you.
I'm here with David Clifton and with Swami. David, tell us a little bit about your involvement in this and what the polio initiative is all about.
Well, my title is the Zone 32 Polio Challenge Coordinator, and I have 21 districts, which encompasses the entire state of Rhode Island, all the New England states, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, parts of Canada, and Bermuda. And I know that it's not a secret, it never has been, that the top priority of Rotary International, as well as the Rotary Foundation, is to eradicate polio in the world. The greatest gift that we can give to the children of the world is to eliminate polio from the face of the earth. The greatest gift that we can give to Rotarians around the world, and we have 1.2 million of us, is to eliminate this crippling disease.
Terry Kidder, you are the current governor of Rotary International for what area?
Rotary District 7930, the district that we're in right now. Yep, there's 47 clubs in our district. It goes from Amesbury, Massachusetts, down to Boston and all along the shore where we are now.
And tell us a little bit about your involvement with Rotary and Rotary's involvement with polio.
Yes, I've been in Rotary personally for 11 years, and I have a business in Amesbury, Mass. That's my home club. And I've been involved at the district level for about 8 of those years, I think, and this year being the district governor. Since I've been in Rotary, and well before that, Rotary's main mission is to eradicate polio. So that's what this event is about. We're raising awareness, and we're also raising lots of funds to help in that effort. We've come a long way. I'm sure you've spoken to other people, but we are down to 3 countries left in the world. So we're very encouraged, we're very excited, and we really want to see this job done very soon. So we thank everybody that came out today for this event, and luckily we were able to reschedule it after the blizzard from a couple weeks ago.
Of course, the important question is, are you plunging?
Absolutely. I am plunging. I plunged last year as well, and it is a little nerve-wracking. The last couple days I've been a little nervous. I don't even usually go in the ocean in July, so it's a big deal for me, but I believe in the cause, and we'll get it done. It's the least we can do. That's what I think.
Okay, Swami, you're actually a former district governor, and you're one of the folks who's going to go into the cold Atlantic this morning. This your first time?
No, this is my 3rd time. This is my 3rd year getting into the water. And it's so much fun to do it because people of all ages, including children to adults, take part in this. That gives you, though I'm a little bit mature, it gives me the impetus to go into the water with them. And the most important thing is, this is for a great cause. Coming from India, I know what polio is, and because the Bill Gates and the Rotary International combination with the World Health Organization, etc., polio eradication, we are almost, as Edmund Tutu said, we are this close to eradicating. Once David said, only 3 more countries are left in the world, and India is practically no more polio. It gives you a great, good feeling that we as Rotarian, every individual Rotarian, 1.1 million Rotarians, are able to contribute towards a great cause.
Betsy Manzella, you're with the group of exchange students in the Plunge today. Tell us a little bit about that, please.
Well, we're very excited to have all 9 of our students here to participate today. They're here from 9 different countries. Each year we exchange with students going out and going in, and we're really excited to have them participate in such a worthy cause.
I'm sure they weren't aware of this when they signed up to be exchange students.
I think we sort of told them right before Christmas, Merry Christmas, you're plunging. Getting them excited to do it.
What I wanted to do is present our district governor with our official Polar Plunger plunger. So congratulations, use it in good health. And this will be your reminder of the 2013 Golden Plunge.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Very exciting. I've always wanted my own golden plunge. Thank you.
Amy Luckowitz, you are president of the Wakefield Rotary chapter. Tell us a little bit about that and about your participation today.
Sure, we are actually celebrating over 90 years for our club, and this is our club's 2nd year. We blew our goal away this year for the Polar Plunge. We had a goal of $2,100, and I'm happy to report we have $5,432 raised this year from people all over Wakefield, our friends and family, and that represents over 9,000 polio vaccines. So we're thrilled about that. We've got our friends and family here. My friend flew in from Florida. Both my parents are here. Club members are here to support us. So excited for this to be our biggest year ever.
Okay, if I could have your attention for a moment. Anybody checking in, the rooms are listed up here next to the check-in desk. If you haven't gotten your shirts yet, your Polar Plunge shirts, come in and check in for the shirts. At 11:15, the plungers will assemble dressed down on the beach. We're going to have a group photo on the beach with the plungers at 11:15, and then at 11:30 will be the time for the plunge. So that's just to keep you updated.
Where are some of the countries that the exchange students are from?
So we have Venezuela represented, Chile represented, France, Belgium, Tanzania. Hamisa, you here? Brazil, Bosnia, Herzegovina, Japan, and Germany. Sorry, I have to look at them. That's the only way I can tell. We have a lot of kids coming and going, so I can't quite tell who's where.
Well, good luck to them in the plunge.
We're excited.
You are excited.
Yeah.
You are going to survive.
Venezuela's not 100% convinced.
Thank you very much.
When Rotarians started the cause for polio back in 1986, their goal was to eradicate it from the Philippines, and they did that with such rapid amount of time that they said, why don't we do it for the world? So when they took on this challenge, there were 125, I'm hitting the thing here, there are 125 countries where it was endemic. Today there are 3. Rotary International, along with the Gates Foundation, working with the National Health Organization, has raised over $1 billion to eradicate polio. We're really this close. Now, to gain the distinction of being eradicated, a country must sustain 3 consecutive years where there are no new cases of polio reported. Last year, India went off the map, off the chart, and it's now sustained 2 years of no new cases. So we're considering that off, but it needs really 1 more year to make the cycle.
As soon as we can, as fast as we can. And believe me, we've come a long way since 1985, when we had 350,000 cases of polio reported from 125 countries. Today, in 2013, we're down to 3 countries, and as mentioned earlier, Pakistan, Afghanistan, and Nigeria. And last year in 2012, we're down to 222 cases, new cases of polio being reported. And the good news is that we actually eradicated polio in India. It takes lots of help. It's not just Rotary. They can't do it alone. We need the help and support of partnerships like the World Health Organization, UNICEF, Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. We're so happy with the generosity of Bill Gates Jr., who actually has given Rotary a total of $405 million. Rotarians around the world are very pleased to know that over 2.5 billion children in this world have actually received polio vaccine orally. This could very well be one of the greatest accomplishments in the history of public health to eradicate polio in the world. Rotary International wants to make sure that we take this to the finish line. We can actually see the light at the end of the tunnel. We know we're going to get there. We're 99% of the way home. We have 3 countries remaining. The only crisis that we have is the political atmosphere in the countries of Afghanistan, Pakistan, and Nigeria. We're going to get over that. Rotary will come through. We're going to make sure that this happens. And I'm so happy to see the Rotary Club of Gloucester, Massachusetts coming together to do this great fundraising effort, Polar Plunge, which will raise quite a few dollars.
How many of the Wakefield Rotarians are actually going to plunge?
Five Wakefield Rotarians, including Tom Stapleton, Ed Harding, Terry Holmgren, myself, and our club vice president, Shabu James.
And out of how many Rotarians in Wakefield?
We have about 42 active Rotarians. I will tell you, though, that almost 100% of our Rotarians in our club donated. We had a huge number of donations. It was awesome.
Goal next year will be to get 100% in the water.
I'm hoping. It'd be great to have everybody here. This is such a great turnout. This is, I think, the biggest year they've ever had. We're going to have a ton of people on the beach watching. It's going to be a blast.
Let's get a little post-dip perspective here. How was it?
I'll tell you, it wasn't too bad, you know. It really wasn't. You know, what are you gonna do? Like, you know, just go in, get in, and that's it. It wasn't that bad, really. Want to go in, Dave, with me?
I would agree, except that I can't feel my toes.
Yeah, the toes are gone.
My toes and my fingers. I'm really proud of our team. We went pretty far in.
Yeah.
We got some splashing going on, but you know what? We're really blessed to have received the polio vaccine, and we're not in crutches and we're not crippled. And we were able to run in for people who are in India, Pakistan, Afghanistan. 3 countries left.
Wakefield raised a lot of fun. They beat everyone else out.
Yep, over 9,000 vaccines. Yeah. We got first place. We raised the most money in Wakefield, so I'm so proud of our team. They did great.
Did a good job. Yeah. And Amy's the president. She did a wonderful job.
Thank you.
Very good.
It was great.
Thank you.
All right.
Allison Marsh, Wakefield Rotary. Tell us about your experience today.
I never thought I'd be doing this, that's for sure. But when Amy told me that the Rotary was jumping in the water to end polio, I got on board. I fundraised some of my own money, and I'm here representing the new Interact Club at Wakefield High. I'm the club president, and we just started it this year.
What is the Interact Club at Wakefield High?
It's a high school version of the Rotary Club, so we do a lot of the same stuff as them. It gives us a way to get out there and do things like this.
First time you went into the Atlantic at this time of year?
That's definitely true.
Last time?
No, I'll do it again.
So it wasn't that bad.
No, I expected it to be worse, honestly.
Excellent. Do you know how much money the Interact raised for the Rotary cause?
I was the only one from the Interact doing it because we just started the club. We're getting our charter, I think, next week. And the Rotary as a total raised $5,400, I think.
Yep.
Part of that.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Had a real good time on the Polar Plunge this year. It's been a lot of good times. We've done a lot of good things, and Wakefield has been very much a part of that. I came here 4 weeks ago. I was very impressed with how you folks were we're raising funds, and you're not the biggest club in the district, but yet we put out a challenge, and we said, you know, for the deadline of the 9th of February, the club that raised the most money would have the bragging rights for a year to be the #1 club, at least for people who are crazy enough to go swimming, in the district. So what I want to do today is I brought a bunch of shirts, and when I'm done, I'm sure people are going to be dying to buy some, because, yes, there we go, perfect line. Because you're going to need these shirts to do something. I talked to both Terry, District Governor Terry, and also John Hall, who's the incoming, and I asked if they would go along with it, and they both agreed. We have come up with a special award. I've got one for everybody. It's a special pin, and it says 2013 Polar Plunge for Polio, Wakefield #1.
$410 collected. Of that, 52% was Rotarian money, with 2 plungers. This year, we had 6 plungers, collected $5,432, and what I'm very impressed with is that we had 41% being Rotarian money, 59% was non-Rotarian money. Thank you very much. I will also let you know that in talking about the awareness piece, we had our highest numbers on Facebook centered around polio, and we hit over 1,000 reaches about polio. So it was 1,132 reaches on Facebook. So that's how many people found out about the event, found out that polio still existed. So we met all of our goals, actually. So thank you to Terry, Ed, Shabu, where's Tom? Tom is here. Our Plunge team, Allison Marsh from Interact, Plunge, and also we had a non-Rotarian plunging with us who raised $700 of her own.
I don't know how you got her.
Stole it.
I know you did.
I stole it.
I know.
Yeah. Early bird gets the worm, right? And so we reached all of our goals. So thank you to the club. Our club contributed, 41% of what we raised. So that's a huge number, and I'm very, very proud of you. Thank you.